from, well, a comment, a shout-out, Zach Warden. Way to go, Karina. Big shout-out from Zach to Karina. So Zach over at the Junior U.S. Open, just a short ways away in Ohio. But right now, we have Nick Parsons on the water. This is 38. You got to keep your head in the game here. You got to know where you are. And Nick, he does right now as he goes around 4 ball over to 5. This is 38 off. And, just like we were saying, the women raising the bar and these scores at 39, well, the men as well. I mean, 38 off just a few years back was not a gimme like it is nowadays.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, you just saw Nick Parsons there cruise through 38, and it looked like it could have been a 28 or 32 off pass. I mean, the tip stayed down on all 6 turns. Never looked like he was in any trouble at all. And it's so different. Yeah, it's so different than, hey, when maybe mid-38 was enough to even win the tournament. Now mid-38's like the first guy on the dock beats that score on Friday morning, So it has certainly changed. Equipment has changed. The depth in the fields are there's definitely more men and women that can win. And I think strength and conditioning is a huge deal. When I first started on the tour over 20 years ago, guys weren't working out and guys didn't have the physiques that they do now. And now men and women, man, they're taking this pretty serious.
Yeah, and I even think just knowledge of the sport and knowing the skis and how the skis work with your bodies and the fins and this and that is just taking the next step. I know Willie's a technician out there on his fin, and here he comes. This is Will Asher, 38 off, a little loose around 1, but Will, again, picture perfect on 2. A great 3 ball for Will. Around 4, here you go, over to 5, and Will Asher going to run this 38 off. Meet Big Nick down at the end of the lake and tell him, all right, what do you got at 39, buddy?
Well, I think that ball 1 that you just saw there with Will, I think that's just a huge sign of his maturity. I think if we'd have saw that same turn 2 years ago, he would have maybe gone into a panic mode, but he was just really cash. He knew his ski was going to continue to move back to the wake, and he just waited on it. I think that's a lesson for everybody out there at home.
Yeah, I mean, the patience and the maturity to be level-headed, be cool, and you can equate Will. He's cool like James Bond out there, like never getting panicked.
Well, we talked about it earlier. It's hard to make the transformation from being a technician in practice and working on your gates and doing this and doing that, and then coming here, and it's pretty much absolute result-based. It doesn't matter if you wheelie ball 1. It doesn't matter if you got in too deep at ball 2. All that matters is you ski out the exit gates and you get a full 6. And the quicker you can get that into your mind and just go, hey, that's all good, 6, move on, the more you're going to add to your consistency, especially at this level.
Yeah, it's very true because, 6 buoys is 6 buoys, and you're right. Right now, in this head-to-head, it's a buoy count thing. Whoever gets the most wins, and that's it, period. And, whoever gets the most here is going to win the biggest piece of the $20,000 purse. So, Nikki P, this is 39 off right here. Ooh, sliding the tail. Oh,
wow.
my. Oh, wow.
Yeah, what a recovery, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, you saw the ski come literally out of the water and do a side slide at ball 2.
And just for him to be able to hold on to that was just brilliant and amazing. And you see it right here, the ski just sliding out on him. And, for him just to recover and get up was brilliant, and it just a little bit too much for him to come out of 3 okay. So that's going to be a 2.5 Wade, and, this is definitely an opportunity that Will can attack and jump on and take the title, but you never know.
Well, we just talked about being results-based. Willie knows one thing. He's just got to get around ball 3 and get back to the wakes. And as much as he might want to run 41 and maybe break the world record right now, and as much as maybe he wanted his companion out there to do that, hey, man, it's a different game. It's just results-based. So turn around ball 3, get back to the wake. You're the champion. That's all he's going to remember ever, not that he didn't run 39 or whatever.
All right, well, this is a final skier, final pass, the Mastercraft Pro Water Ski Tour. Will Asher, 39 off. Here you go. Around 1, staying in the game. Around 2, he's going to get to 3. Can he hold on after? He stands up. There you go, your 2008 Mastercraft Pro Water Ski Tour Michigan Stop winner, Will Asher.